What's going on? How y'all doing? So gas is still down back east. It's still the pumps are still getting a beating. But I done made some interesting, putting some things together. And you see a lot of help wanted signs and more money being advertised. You know it's political, right? And you know why the agenda with the CDC, it all ties together about let's get it back now. Because stimulus bills have been going to corporate America, but it ain't been going to the people that need it most. The families out here that are struggling to keep food on the table, facing eviction, having to pay rent, car note, etc., etc. How come the real people that need the money never got the money, but the corporations have gotten the money, use it for tax purposes, been able to invest it in the stock market, and got suddenly a plush stash to offer more money for different jobs? It's funny how I didn't see certain restaurants or places, a business offering $1 more than what they normally would. They're not poor mouthing like they used to. Why is that? And then the CDC pushes the situation out because people were smart enough, some of them, staying away and getting that bag at the crib and not trying to be out here and get slaved and get pimped for pennies on the dollar. I'm not hating. I'm not hating at all. I believe in working, and it's in my DNA and the family tree. However, hey, if you can avoid the pandemic and you can get that bag and collect, and you've paid taxes into it, why not? Because technically it's your money. Let me throw this caveat at this whole situation. Even at unemployment with the stimulus, if you've been working 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years in the system, tax-paying citizen, that could be your that could be your Social Security right there. You may not be able to get it. So why not cash it now? Who's to say? But anyway, this all ties into the fact that the corporate jobs have had more money because remember, when they sent those stimulus checks out, they went to corporations. Remember, it was a year ago that the Los Angeles Lakers was asking for $4 million loan or something. Remember all them loans are going out? Think about it. Rewind the clock. They got money. All the thing they're offering is the money that they got that the people didn't get. They give you a measly $1,200 last year. Then they give you a measly $600 to start this year off. Then they kick in $1,400. But these companies are getting hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. Think about it. And tax write-offs. And they're being covered stimulus relief because they're getting funded. So it's all written off. Think about it. It's a hustle on top of a hustle on top of a hustle. Think about it. So what they're really offering is a stimulus money that they got that they're sitting on. But one of the problems they're facing, the people that can swing it are smart to say, hey, thanks, but no thanks. Because the people who lost their jobs last year, who are still unemployed, who suffered because of the COVID, etc., and then been dealt with behind rent payments, car notes, etc., evictions, etc., they should have gotten the bulk of the money. Not these high-powered turkeys that work on Wall Street and these ones that are using it as tax write-offs and all that, and then they can suddenly look, we got wide of cash. Because think of, if we were under so-called normal circumstances, do you really think they would be peddling more money your way to have you come work at a place when they weren't doing it just a year ago in the middle of the pandemic, in the middle of the start of it? Think about that for a moment. So suddenly, all of a sudden, they got corn. They got a bag to offer. And all ties into this shortage and this other stuff, which ain't over. Pandemic ain't over. Keep your eye on the prize. That's my thoughts and takes about how these companies suddenly got money to offer people to come to work. And you're seeing everything that's going on with the gas and everything. But give me your thoughts and takes. Please hit the like, subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And you're going to see more and more bags being offered. But if people stay away, they're going to have to reevaluate. Because the stimulus did not go to the right people. I'm out.